Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing this. Now, I'm fairly new to Steam, but this is apparently a horror game. I'm not sure how, but I got this warning the first time I opened it, and it says this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. That's the warning. So, this actually might be a horror game, and I am shaking right now because okay, there's more. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have the safe experience playing this game. For content warnings. Okay, visit that website if you have anxiety or depression. I have to agree to something by playing at least 30. What? How is this? I'm done. Apparently it doesn't launch, my sister said. I'm actually. Declan, you have to get ready for soccer. I'm actually done. The amount of times it's told me that this game is disturbing is insane. I'm not ready for this. I guess new game, I guess. Please enter your name. I'm gonna go with Fate, because that seems like an appropriate name for... I have to read this. I thought it was gonna be voiced. Go away. See? Now close the doors as well. I have to read this, so I guess I have to. Okay, let's start. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Okay. You know the kind of friend you'd never see making today, but your kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I can't read, I'm actually shaking. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I was tired of getting waiting up. She's got shake to me like this. I always feel better running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crossroad and let's say Ori catch up to me. I don't know if that's like a laugh or something, or I don't know, shush. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, that's me saying it. I need to read this in the corner. Okay, that's good. You say like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. Fate. That's why I chose the name. Well, if people stare at you acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in your me. Okay. I can't read. Whatever you say, Sayori. Okay. He. Okay. I don't know. We concentrate and make it out of school. Okay. As we draw, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. I can't read. By the way, Fate, have you decided on a club to join yet? No. A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Well, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know that you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to real word. She died? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Take a look at 3 cards and make it happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let my guys get lectured by such a carefree? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry too much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Okay, what is this? Okay, the school days is it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking at my so we're just staring at the wall, like the chalkboard, or like, okay, this is a blank wall, I guess. Oh no, because it's okay. Looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. So our dude, just sitting there, just looking at a wall, just saying clubs. So everyone wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I don't show where to start with the anime club. Hello, Sayori must have came into the club while I was spacing out. I look around and I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you would know. You know what? Well, that you could come to my club, Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the I can't say literature. I can't say it. Okay, wait. I'm doing something real quick, okay? Okay. See this? This is my display capture. Get out of here. Look. I need to know how to freaking. Okay, how do I? Oh my god. How do I spell literature again? I don't even know. L-I-T. This is not even L-I-T-E-R. Is it E-R? E-R-H. Literature. Okay, literature. Okay, let's get back to the game. Okay, let's get back to the freaking game. Okay, let's get back to the freaking game, bro. Okay, it came up with freaking. Okay, let's get back to the game. Okay, literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in that. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title as vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to go to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I was bringing in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Ehehe. Why did you do that? That's like the worst thing you could possibly do. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, so if she's so cunning, I have to plan this all out. I'm going to be very sad if this has got to be terrible. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! Okay. This is very unusual with grammar. And thus, today I sold my soul for a cupcake. I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's nice to know. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third grade classes and activities. Sayori, full of age, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, this is our new member here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Okay, so we have girl 1. Okay, welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sarah always says nice thing about you. Seriously, you brought a boy. That's, I don't know, way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, fate, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this search. This club is full of regret. Wow. Okay, what are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. So sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name apparently is Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who makes cupcakes according to her story. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back around to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Okay, so she's like the shy one, I'm guessing. She's like, I don't know, angry and oblivious. Okay, that's nice. Yuri, who appears to be incredibly more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like Yuri know Monica, is that right? That's right. Okay, so that's Monica. Okay, that's nice to know. Great to see you again, Fate. Monica smiles sweet. What is that pose right there? Okay, let's... Wait, is that... Wait, what's history? Let's just... Okay, so this is like... Okay, that makes no sense. Then we can... Okay, so we can save. I'm going to save, because I don't know. Oh, and then we have a skip. Huh. Text bit. Okay, that's so good. Okay, so that's a really good thing. Okay, let's return real quick. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked about. We were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Okay, he didn't even finish his like thought. Come sit down, Fate. We need a room at for you. The table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Okay. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how may I make some tea as well? The girls have a few rows to form a table, okay? As Sayori mentioned, it has been widened so the girls... No, what am I talking about? So that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to, whatever her name is, Sayori or something. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki gets a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take them. Okay. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, whoa! God, that was I can't pronounce these anime sounds. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate, which are used to make ears. So cute. So cute! Let's go! I have no idea what your... I should be looking at the background or something. I have no idea. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first and Monica and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my face, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. I don't know what it means then. I made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for, you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. I died. Okay. I should put like a green screen wasted. That would be so funny. Yuri turns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to a cupcake tray. You will keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I don't know why I say that. Don't let yourself get into it. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises her eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what may you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Somebody told me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by... No. I didn't get to read it and I clicked. Okay. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. And Sayori seemed to really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How are you surprised? How come you decided to start your own club? This is honestly just terrible. You could probably be a board member for any of my major chart. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd rather rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And I encourage others to get into literature. Then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival, much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we could graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Oh my god. Everybody enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of the new member join. Though I still don't really know if I could keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Fate, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. That is very true. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. I'm dying. Again. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. No, not much of a reader then, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her tea cup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels about build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way of her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off the loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately gasped at something I can't relate to the minimal level. At this point, Yuri might not be as well be having a conversation with this rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud," and give that back. Fine.
Your cupcakes and your poems. Everything you do is as cute as you are.
Okay, that's a bit weird. Sayori lights up behind her and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. That's okay. You write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki, oh my god, I can't say the names anymore. Natsuki, I can't. You know what? I'm done. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. There we go. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. It's that's the truest form of writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, reader? Maybe if you share some of your work tomorrow, you can accept an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable to share hers. Silence. I guess it's the same for you. Or I wanted to read everyone's poems. Will you all sit in silence for a moment? Okay! Breaks the silence. I have an idea, everyone! Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then the next time we meet, we'll share them. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus now we have a new member. I think it'll help us get a little bit comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Fate? Monaco smiles warmly at once me again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? We're back to now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come way for the of what's been in my mind that entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah Mary convinced me to stop by, but I never said anything. I still have other clothes to look at, and I lost my train of thought. Awful girl stare. Oh my god, that is absolutely just creepy. But I'm sorry. I thought. Faye, you're all. I'm defenseless again. These girls. How am I supposed to make clear-headed decisions when it's like this? That is, if the writing poems price is okay. So right. Okay, I've decided. Then I'll join the literature club. Oh my god, I don't know how that scared me. I don't think it did. I just. Didn't expect it. Didn't see it coming. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me and starts jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Oh, thanks again. Okay, everyone. I think it is that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring up to the next minute so we can all share. Monica looks over to me once more. Fate, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress this class star Monica with my medical writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. When other girls can chit chat as Yuri and Natsuki cleaning up the food. Hey, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and never walk home together anymore because she's stayed after school for clubs. Sure, mate, as well. Yay! With that, Silver to part of the clone crew and make her way home the whole day, and my wonders back and forth. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Are we really having a splendid literature club? Maybe, perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Okay, alright. All I need is just the circumstances and one of the good fortune find me, and I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Hey! Time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite poem would like. Okay, I'm gonna go with Yuri, I guess. I'm just gonna pick the really big words. Broken. So what's Sayori then? It's not much. Maybe vicious. Yes. Okay. Hurt. Wait, what? Secretive? Okay, good. Parfait. What? Oh, I'm confused right now. So she likes darkness and stuff, but what does? Okay, so that's her. Sing. Okay, atone. Okay, good. Defeat. What the hell? This is confusing. So she is all about sadness. That's analysis. Okay. Variance. Death. Oh my god! Uncontrollable. Durare. Misfortune. What the hell? I'm only picking these two right now. I'm extra. Dude, I'm graveyard. What the fuck? Hi again, Faye. Hi. Glad you did run away on us. Yeah, I'm totally not gonna run away from you in the freaking night. Okay, no, I don't know. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature. I'm done. Okay, I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Faye. I hope this isn't too over. Okay, making your dive headfirst into literature when you're not a customer. Oh, come on, like it deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join this club yet, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Holy crap. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Fate always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with his meals without even asking, like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. That's a big word. I can't even say that. Shush! Sorry to distracting. And you always set your house on fire. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Faye can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situations Yuria puts me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, so Sayori, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori's made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I might make it a big deal if you don't want to be. Alright? Well, here. Yuri reaches in and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that you might enjoy. It's a short read, but usually you should keep your attention at the end, and we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted to. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out the book she thinks I like, despite me not reading that much. Yuri, thank you. I'd definitely read this. Enthusiastically, I'll take the book. Phew. Well, you could read it in your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everybody's settled in, I expect them to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica, a cheery conversation in the corner, and Yuri's face is buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging about in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time, I feel bad if I read it. I like to glance at the cover of the books. It looks like the same book she had that lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. Oh no, what's going on? The music just changed. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance and asks me for a seat. Please second. That's the she only makes. Oh no. Why did the music change? Sorry, I was spacing out. A lot of this sensing made her comfort me. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, I wouldn't have probably noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how you come here, 2 copies of the same book. Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's a fairly obvious. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let go. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Mate, it's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes at the cover at the back. Toya's Portrait of Markov? There's an ominous looking icing tool on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her lost yacht, okay? But as she does so, her life gets really strange. She's targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships. Her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Apparently this game is dark, so watch out, viewers. Yuri made it sound like that would be a nice story, so that dark turn came out from nowhere. Ahaha! Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of Are you not a fan of this sort of thing, okay? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. Oh, I hope so. I totally forgot Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just those kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at a life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, it's not just because someone wants to be evil, but it's because they have their own goals or they own psychology. I'm just gonna say that. That's not psychological, okay? I don't know what that says. Shush. That they believe in. So then suddenly, when you thought you were related to a protagonist, they were made of native and one letting that one-sided morals interfere with villains' plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should, let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Ha ha ha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Just let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book down and put it in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Sit. Yeah. Are you sure? No. You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. Okay, why does she keep apologizing? It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me when I end up distracting you or something. Oh, alright. I open the book and start the prologue. Soon I understand what it means in reading in company. It's as I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distraction, but the feeling is someone comforting. Weirdo! Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. She's reading my book instead? I think this is a bit too, I think this is a bit too weird. So sorry. I was just, you really have to apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. She just did it again. Wow. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk on the until row and then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we learn a bit, shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn page. Here. This is a very weird scene right here. Look at this art, bro. That is amazing art right there. Yeah, Yuri takes her left arm and holds it to the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the other side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb. But in holding it like this, we're holding it even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over to Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to stop to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? So might be patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she's finished the page before me, so I turn on my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like the intimate exchange. My thumb gently laying go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, and she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. Is that so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blonde in her ways, but she also second guesses a lot of things. She says, okay, I didn't get to finish that. What did that say? Help me. Well, she also said a lot of things, and she says, she's like, okay, like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but it's kind of resentment of your mannerisms. I see. Hey, we're back up! Yay! This art is amazing, though, I have to say. You remains silent. I don't even know if this is art. It probably is, but I'm proud. And my leg is starting to hurt. I don't know why. Help me. You remain silent for a moment. But Faye, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Well, wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry. I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Okay. I guess at the moment it's kind of cute. Aha! What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! Jump! I guess that's like a surprise thing. I think it's time we share problems today with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Aha. Okay, Yuri exhales and spare. Okay. So, is that right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand of the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess we'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I read it? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, I feel free to finish my first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up, I make a man where I left off the book, and I slipped off in my bag. By the way, did you remember that to write the poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, that's everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Okay. Says wrinkled shade, loose shirt, okay. Notebook. On the other hand, Monica writes hers in a compassion notebook. I can already see Monica's Prince Rain handwriting from where I sit. Reality can play as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay, I'm gonna go to top to down. So, Sayori, I guess. I'm definitely most okay, that's nice. She's a good friend after all. This is good poem, Faye. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I am the kind of guy who'll be writing a poem in his spare time.
I guess you're right.
But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't matter if I'll break my promise. See? It's just like I said before, Faye. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really, Really good people do. Okay, thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That's the only way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to go hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll be my 2 and pro, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hee. We'll see about that. Okay, so we actually have to do this. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to make me get out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel better, a little bit about myself. Don't be mean. I'd still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or should I put it, it sounds just like you. Really? Yep. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you're late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. I thought her face disappeared. I was like, what the hell? This is so much fun. Monoca's is the best. Yeah, but the next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess still look forward to it. Okay, Natsuki now. Oh, no. Fate, you're not gonna if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What did you expect me to believe? That you actually put effort? Okay, I'm gonna quickly save here. Wait, there's freaking 9 slots. How much? Why do you need to save so much? Okay? Do you really think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in some effort. We'll all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you to improve, but you're better off trying again. Fair enough. Well, oh my god. It's only been an hour recording this, by the way. It's been 2 days. So I'm gonna guess like an hour episode. Well, to each other own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sing, cheetahs can run, eagles can try, people can try, but that's about it. People can only try things? Yeah, I told you, you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I won't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But it's not the point of poems to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. I understand. But other than nice things about simple writing is puts more weight on the wordplay. I like I set up for rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It brings out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess I went more into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, didn't you? Yeah, I guess not. Decide to humor with her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh, Yuri, the creepy one, the creepiest one so far. I don't like this one. Looks creepy. It looks like a goth. Okay, goths are way more freaking. I'm not judging goths. It's just really weird. Okay, shush, creepy. As for a reason for her, I noticed her lines line. Exceptional. Yeah, what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Yeah? That's, I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Of course, your imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stands at me blankly, then looks at the poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, you need to try to find it, and I will find it. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as she's breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just because there's more specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I learned how to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I realized is in new writers that they try to make their style very deliberate. In Thomas, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit it together. As a result, they both the style, the expressiveness, and I don't know. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, her demeanor totally changes. Her stability is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you will be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learn by example and trying new things. I hope that everyone in this club gives you a valuable feedback. Oh my god. Why do I always struggle? Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if using anything to herself, to me, or to God, just forget her name, God. Do you mind if I read now? Please do. I'd love to share my full process behind it. Your response, Dreamless, is this rare opportunity for you. See, creepy! Know it yourself. Okay, after all, am I supposed to be original in the club? I cannot read this. Host under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have been withstood of the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe claims breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, and I flicker back. That's really formal. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took so long time to read. Well, I just don't read script every often. Scripts! I think the game's broken. We read script very often, and I think your hair is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it was short, it was really description. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Faye. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did glance over it at all, but remember, poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their own way. They do more than tell a simple story or paint the picture. A picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her mind, last remaining place of comfort, and unable to let go of the past, and then soon be left with nothing. That's a lot of solemn. I can't speak English. Putting it away. I haven't even had the thought of that. That's impressive. It's not really. Yours. Wait, was that me or you're? I need to read. Yours was impressive too. So nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Faye. Me too. Okay. Oh, the weird one. I thought no, Yuri's the weird one that I'm getting creepy vibes from. Having a good time so far? Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things where we can do better, I'm always listening. She's always listening. She's always listening. Okay, let's just stop. I'm dying this straight away. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring those things up. I'm much better off just going with the phone time or slowly. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Faye. We're all a little embarrassed, you know? But it's sort of the barrier that we'll all get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hear Monica in my poem. Great job, Faye. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's the easiest for me to keep everybody's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. I just clicked out of the game. That's not very fair. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes these kind of writing, right? Writing full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes to similar direct words of happiness and sadness. That's why when I put like death and stuff, she That's why she was like, oh, that's why. Okay, that actually worked. That actually makes sense now. Because I was like, what? Yuri likes it when readers left to defer, mate. Okay, yep. It's very challenging to write that like that very efficiently. Both people to get something about just feel and laying them deeply and nice and take practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I'll never really ask though. I'm sure nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and doing and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up doing things though. It'll take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way of kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but it'll always help to find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have a worry about impressing them or anything. Okay, that was a weird laugh. Okay, anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident. Who someone claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole on the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction of spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. A real blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into nothing. Hole of infinite choices. Now I realized I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That is really like... So what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you like to call it. How dare you? Yeah, that's very free form if you like to call it. I'm sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, it's the kind of person. Yeah, that's kind of style is going pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between lines and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the impersonation behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some... Okay, I didn't read it. It's been influencing... Can I skip? No, what's empathy? Okay. It's something like that. I'm nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Momoko's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on a paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hands and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little bit stressful and epitomated, as if everybody's judging me for my medical writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's why I ended up with, across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. I lay my eyes on Yuri and Natsuki. They're glancing at sheets of paper and they're sharing their respective poems. They read in tandem, watch their expressions change. Yes, their eyebrows far in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki decisively returns with her poem with desk in one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy? Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? You just completely missed the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? Quotations. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for a suggestion, I'll ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Fate did too. So based on that, I gladly give some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Fate liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh no. It's gotta turn out to be a fucking argument, bro. Oh! I didn't realize you're so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Fate appreciates my minds and they appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my minds more? Are you full of yourself? No! If I was full of myself, I would be deliberately going out of my way to make everything all cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? You know what? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who magically grew the size bigger as soon as Fate showed up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... Oh no. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Then they both got to as I just noticed I was staying there. Fate! She's trying to make me look back. That's not true. She's silent. Okay, then this won't happen in the first place. What's the point of making me pay? Me and jump force and having to figure it out. Have to help me explain to her. Well, wait. There's a reason why we have this deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and making the most efficiently. Avoiding them it's not very unnecessary lifting yourself. It's so a waste. Do you understand that, right, Faye? Well, how did I get dragged into this at the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I get, they'll probably think more highly of me. What do I help? That's Yuri. Sayori. Yeah. That's why I saying. It's very maybe. So if you keep fighting, if you're making your friend feel like this, Faye. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair to others to interject their own feelings to our conflict. Yes, yeah. Unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's been. I would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop. That looks like a face. Help me. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want to get everybody around. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings when they give you a few words. And no, it's because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. So everyone sounds it. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and nothing's wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are... Sayori. Sarah triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with her bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Sarah blank expression of her staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I was supposed to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as good look. I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. So I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of an embarrassing thing to me. Nah. It's not like I can blame it on you. I wasn't really able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means that Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? Well, you could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes she's widely suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I wouldn't say to get herself hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiled sweetly, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good parent, regardless what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. It's just time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Faye, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. If you learn something from your friends too. So if your poems turn out even better, I think to myself, did I just learn a little bit poem that everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing who I nod to myself with newfound attention. Fate, are you ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. So beams at me. It's truly a while since Sayori and I have spent much time together. I can't really say I'm enjoying it either. Sayori, what about happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that thing happen quite often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Faye, it's nice that you got to spend more time with you in the club, but I think it's nice seeing you get along with everyone. and the happiest. I think it's really, it relaxes you too. That's every day's gotta be so much fun. Sigh. Wait, did he say sigh? That's a bit weird. It looks like Sayori hasn't caught on to this kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but doesn't really need to stop there. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I put the Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to say Sayori and intellectual monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Alright, then we have to make a freaking number home. Alright, we'll go quickly save. Okay. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this video of Doki Doki. So far, not really sure how this is a horror game. I heard this came out in 2017. I still haven't really heard anything about it. But if you guys, no spoilers, just tell me if this is a horror game, because I'm not completely sure. Because I don't think I've seen pictures of it and stuff, or in my recommended sometimes. It just kind of comes up all the time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah.